I want you to watch this very interesting video and see how Dr. Zakken tried to defend Mohammed over the satanic verses in Quran and see how he was debunked by Christian Prince.
Surah 17:88 says, if all mankind and the jinn would come together to produce the like of this Quran, they could not produce it. But History of Al-Tabari, Volume 6, page 107, Ibn Shahat, Kitab Al-Tabqat, Al-Kabir, Volume 1, parts 1 and 2, pages 236 and 239, Ibn Ishaq, Sirat Rasulullah, page number 165, 167, says that Muhammad was inspired by the Satan and spoken on behalf of three goddesses, Allahat, Al-Uzza, and Mannat, saying that their intercession is hoped for. After some time, later upon receiving further revelation from angel Gabriel, that those verses were not from Allah, but inspired by Satan. My question is, this incident has several implications. The challenges of the Quran to bring the surah like it in Surah 17:88 was actually met by those satanic verses in Muhammad's own time, right? Which in turn leads to the conclusion that the rest of the Quran, is this from Allah either?
Brother, what's your name?
I'm Danny, I'm a student. I'm studying on the book.
Brother Danny has asked a very good question.
Yes, sir.
That he quoted Surah Isra, chapter 17, verse number 88. That says that if all the men and jinn got together to produce the like of the Quran, they will not be able to do it. That's also repeated in Surah Tur, chapter number 52, verse number 34. Just to help you out. And I'll give you more references. But he said, quoting...
Look, Zakken Naik, he is licking his lips like to show you that he knows, like he have... Did you see how he's laughing like, yeah, I can give you more reference, huh? You want more? I memorized them. But who care about memorizing them? Explain them, let us laugh.
Tabri and etc. that this verse of the Quran was from Satan. Maybe you read it wrong. It was an allegation that people said these words of the Quran are from Satan, and immediately the revelation came of Surah Waqia, chapter 56, verse number 77-80, saying that this book is well preserved, who none shall touch except those who are pure. A book well guarded by the Lord.
Let us show you how Zakken Naik is a bunch, and whoever like him is a bunch of liars. They did not say it's an allegation. It says, it's mentioned that the reason for this verse to come down, because the Satan, he throw in his tongue some of what he recite. He is not saying this allegation, and you eat it. This is what the Quran is saying. Is the Quran an allegation? The Quran says that shaitan throw on the tongue of Muhammad. Do you see how they lie? The Quran confirmed that Allah will delete what shaitan. This is not allegation. If it's an allegation, then why Allah will delete? There's nothing to delete. So if we go to the stupid Quran, which we have in front of us, we will find this. To avoid the embarrassment, he said, "This you understand it wrong. This is an allegation." Absolutely false. The Quran confirmed that shaitan he throw in the mouth of Muhammad satanic verses, falsehood, and Allah is going to delete it from the Quran. If we open any Islamic interpretation, we will see this is what it says. This is why you cannot trust a Muslim when he explains to you his religion. They lie. Chapter 22, verse number 52. We can go to Ibn Kathir, we can go to Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, all of them. Actually, let's do it. Is it an allegation or this is what happened? Let us see. Chapter 22, verse number 52. Allegation, huh? Alright, sorry. This is 24. Is that an allegation? Read it. So he throw in the tongue of the prophet such that he does not act upon it. Then Allah established, then he clarifies his revelation to his prophet. So shaitan, he throw falsehood on the mouth of Muhammad. This is Tafsir Ibn Abbas. Let us see Al-Jalalain. This is the prophet who has been commanded to deliver the message. Or a prophet or Nabi. Nabi mean a prophet. One has not commanded to deliver anything. But that when he recited the scripture, Satan cast into his recitation what is not from Quran. Is that an allegation? Or this is interpretation and explanation of what happened? Do you see how they lie? And now the question is still valid. As long as Shaitan, he can deliver satanic verses to Muhammad once, well, he can do it again and again. Correct? As long as he was able to do it once, well, what is the proof that he is not doing it non-stop during the lifetime of Muhammad? So I have now a verse from the Quran confirm an incident which proved that Muhammad is a satanic prophet. He received messages and Quran from Satan. And here, by the way, there is something very important. I hope people will take notes. If Quran is so amazing as the Muhammadan they claim, and if the Quran nobody can make like it, how come Muhammad did not notice the difference between the Quran of Allah and the Quran of Shaitan? Imagine I am claiming to be a prophet of God, and then I deliver to you a message totally oppose my God teaching, because what Muhammad he said in this verse here is about worshipping the three daughters of Allah. It's not just a normal word by mistake. It's about worshipping the three daughters of Allah. He said their intercession is a must. So which means Muhammad he approved that Allah he have three daughters, and he approved that they are goddess, and he himself he worshipped them because he mentioned their name and their intercession. How in the world Muhammad did not notice what he is saying? Is it possible that Muhammad did not listen to himself? If this is the case, that is being even more horrible. So when this potato here, he tried to explain, he said, you understood wrong. This is an allegation. That's false. That what happened, that is not an allegation. And the story is more funny to the point, Allah will send an angel to Muhammad to tell him, Muhammad, Habibi Muhammad, what you did, Habibi, this is not from me. It took him more than 2 weeks. What happened simply, Muhammad, he praised the three daughters of Allah in front of the Arab who they worship, the three daughters of Allah and Allah. When the news is spread that Muhammad, he did that, many people, they start saying, obviously, Muhammad is a fraud. Muhammad, he said to himself, uh-oh, what I did, big poo-poo, let me fix it. How he can fix it? He claimed that those verses he gave are not from his God. It is Satan who threw them in